2 extras in case of difficulty. And you will see, and Secretariat being led, number is 2, but he goes into the number 1 post. And then coming in after him is Private Smiles, with the distinguished Whitney colors. Most of these are quiet horses. The starters have handled almost all of them. They don't anticipate any trouble. And as this third horse goes in, I give it up to Chick Anderson, who called the race for you.
Thanks, Woody. The horse is continuing to move into the gate. Here's the one horse that caused a bit of trouble in the Derby. Twice a Prince, but he appears to be going in fine today. Yes, he's in and well. And Sham now going in. He's the outside horse, and we're ready to go for this tremendous Belmont Stakes. Everybody's in line, and they're off. Looks like the early lead goes to Mike Gallant. Yes, Mike Gallant going for the lead with Twice a Prince on the outside. Secretariat away very well, has good position on the rail, and in fact is now going up with the leader. They're moving for the first turn. It is Secretariat. Sham on the outside is also moving along strongly. And now it's Sham. Sham and Secretariat are right together into the first turn. Mike Gallant has third behind them. Then it's Twice a Prince, and the trailer is Private Smiles as they go by the turn. Those two together, Sham on the outside. Sham getting ahead in front as they move around the turn with Secretariat second. Then there's a large gap, making 8 lengths back to Mike Gallant in third and Twice a Prince fourth. And Private Smiles is still the trailer. They're on the backstretch. It's almost a match race now. Secretariat's on the inside, by ahead. Sham is on the outside. They've opened 10 lengths on Mike Gallant, who is third by ahead, with Twice a Prince fourth. Then it's another 8 lengths back to Private Smiles, who is trailing the field. They continue down the backstretch, and that Secretariat now taking the lead. He's got it by about a length and a half. Still Sham, 10 lengths back. Mike Gallant, Twice a Prince. They're moving on the turn now. For the turn at Secretariat. It looks like he's opening. The lead is increasing. It's at 3 and a half. He's moving into the turn. Secretariat holding on to a large lead. Sham is second, and then it's a long way back to Mike Gallant and Twice a Prince. They're on the turn, and Secretariat is blazing along. The first 3/4 of a mile in 109 and 4/5. Secretariat is widening now. He is moving like a tremendous machine. Secretariat by 12. Secretariat by 14 lengths on the turn. Sham is dropping back. It looks like they'll catch him today, as Mike Gallant and Twice a Prince are both coming up to him now. But Secretariat is all alone. He's out there almost a 16th of a mile away from the rest of the horses. Secretariat is in a position that seems impossible to catch. He's into the stretch. Secretariat leads his field by 18 lengths. And now Twice a Prince is taken second, and Mike Gallant is moved back to third. They're in the stretch. Secretariat has opened a 22-length lead. He is going to be the Triple Crown winner. Here comes Secretariat to the wire. An unbelievable, an amazing performance. He hits the finish 25 lengths in front. It's going to be Twice a Prince second, Mike Gallant third, Private Smiles fourth, and Sham, who had it today, got back to fifth. An amazing, unbelievable performance by this miracle horse. And look at Mrs. Sweetie. She's had the time of her life. She and Lucian Lawrence, who own this most magnificent animal, who has today run the most sensational Belmont Stakes in the history of this race. Secretariat has accomplished the unbelievable task of breaking the 1.5 mile record by 2 3/5 seconds. That is a record that may stand forever. The time of this race, 2:24. Almost unbelievable. Point. I said 25. It could conceivably have been more. The time of this race, I must tell you again, an unbelievable 2:24, 2 3/5 seconds, the record. Unbelievable is all you're hearing down here in the winner's circle. And this horse, we haven't been able to digest it yet ourselves, Frank, right, have we? Count Fleet, Man of War, and compare him to all the great ones, and he certainly deserves it, Jack.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming and joining me from the horse's mouth. It is Thursday, September 24th, 2015. And T, if you could hear me, you probably might need to go out and refresh and come back in, because Kristen is here. She said good morning. Hello, Kristen. Thank you for coming and showing your support and joining the show. Well, there is a lot of racing today, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be looking at, let's see here. We're going to look at Albuquerque, Arlington, Belmont, Belterra, Charlestown, Churchill, Finger Lakes, Golden Gate, Gulfstream, Indiana, LaSalle, Penn, Presque Isle, and Remington. As you guys know, I'm going through a couple of problems right now. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this real quick. I will get back to you guys here shortly, and then we will go ahead and continue with our program. Just deal with it just for 1 second, guys. I will be back. Hold on. Okay, guys, can you hear me now? Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. All right, Kristen, I see you're on here. Now, can anybody else type in a question or anything? I must have accidentally put the showcase feature on. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry about that. Until everybody could probably get that situated, that was my fault. I see a few people able to type in. Then I see a few people not able to type in. I really don't want to turn the show off and send you all new invites. But we can do that if you want to. Just let me know. Derby Lotto today. The pick fours that they're mainly focusing on is the early bird pick four. That's going to be at Gulfstream races 2 through 5. T, welcome. Thank you. Good deal. I'm glad that that did work for you. The midday pick 5 at Belmont, races 3 to 7. The reason why that there is going to be a really weird number here, 3 to 7, is the first 2 races at Belmont, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be the steeple races. Okay, they're going to be jumpers. So you know how jumpers are. So you might want to go ahead and pass it, or you could go ahead and wager it. It's totally up to you. But the first 2 races at Belmont are going to be steeple races. Just to let you guys know. Pick 5 at LaSalle. Races 1 through 5. The estimated jackpot there is going to be $190,000, and sorry about that. The pick 5 at Belmont today is supposed to be estimated $166,000, and the earlier bird pick 4 at Gulfstream, like I told you a few seconds ago, is going to be the estimated $83,000. The past 3 days I've been doing Finger Lakes, and last night I did Mountaineer. I really can't complain about Finger Lakes and Mountaineer. I'm definitely going to go ahead and pick Mountaineer as one of my favorite tracks for the evening time. So if you guys need any picks for evening, since you work during the day, just let me know. And if Mountaineer runs, I will go ahead and do Mountaineer for you whenever you need it. Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes is a good track. I mean, of course, there's going to be a lot of low-classed horses that are going to be racing there. There's only like 6 or 7 horses in a field. But for me, it's an easy situation for me to at least get a pick 4 or pick 5, whatever you guys want. The past couple days, I did Finger Lakes. Pretty much all of my first selections came in first and second. So it's been a very solid couple days. For instance, I will go ahead and do Finger Lakes today. A lot of you guys will be getting my email with Finger Lakes, and about Finger Lakes today, there's a lot of maidens with a lot of no information. So we will go ahead and give that a whirl and go ahead and try as much as we can to try to get some winners for you. But of course, I got people that also did purchase Belmont for the whole season. Belmont's been very tough. Belmont is a tough track. I like to say sorry that I've been sour some days. I've been really good some days, and it's just off and on. But I really do appreciate for all the people you are that did get Belmont. So now, after that, I like to say whoever that was on DJ this morning, I had a little rant. I had a little I don't know, situation on the chat where a few people were pretty much talking nasty to me. And of course, a lot of you guys know me. I'm not going to let somebody have the last word. But I apologize to everybody that did see that this morning. But, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. If you don't know me from Adam, what makes you think you could disrespect somebody? That's my thing. I mean, it's gambling. I understand that you have sore feelings, but if you get hurt very easily, a website with chat isn't a place for you. I'm sorry. That's how I am. So, after that note, I'm going to go ahead and look through all these questions here. Okay, T, you got it. Good deal. My pleasure. From Kristen. Morning. Hello. Okay, one of my really good friends on Facebook. His name's Buck. He has a radio show called Pass the Buck. Okay, and what is today? Thursday? I think it comes on tonight, like at 9 o'clock, 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I've been sharing his things on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, and also the Match Racing Picks Facebook page. If you guys can, like his page. Try to listen to his show sometimes. It's a live show on Blog Talk Radio, but it's usually about a 2-hour show. If you're wanting to call into the show, he has a phone number there to call in the show. It's a very cool show. It lets you know what's going on around the tracks. He gets a lot of these high people that are track owners. I mean, not track owners, but horse race owners and the trainers. So it's a very educational show. Make sure and have a piece of paper and a pen. Write down the people's names, what they're saying, and that, who knows, that will bring another decent win to you guys as well if you listen. Robin, good morning. Thank you for joining. Whoever's screen is showing, there is a box next to your name at the top. And you can switch it from showcase to question answer. Good deal, T. Thank you very much. I didn't know if I could go ahead and switch it back and forth. I opened it up so I could get more followers for the Match Racing Picks Facebook page, but I didn't know if I was able to switch it to question and answering and showcase during the same show. But I will definitely just go ahead and keep that off, definitely, like we usually do. Derby Jackpot has a contest right now for the past week for $25 for 3 people. And I like to say congratulations to Kevin Clevenger, Linda W., and Josh Lawrence. All 3 of them won $25, and their money is in their account last time I heard. So congratulations, guys. And I hope you guys win big with that 25. Now, for instance, I'm going to tell you guys, if you are playing with scared money, hold on one second. I'm reading this email. If you're playing with scared money, guys, and you only got 25 bucks in your account, don't be like me. I throw in the whole thing with one race. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. But if you're dealing with scared money and you really don't have the ways and means to deposit as often as other players do, that $25 can go a long way, okay? I'm going to explain something to you. Yuka Granny, which is a show bet, hey, throwing $1 here and there for at least getting maybe $1 back in return, hey, that adds up throughout the whole day, okay? If you are going to play a sprint or some of these races, instead of spending $2.40 on a superfecta pick with 4 horses, you know, that goes really fast, especially when you got a $25 limit, okay? What I would do is, like, for instance, if I see a horse that I really like and I really do think that's going to win, I am going to go to my superfecta box pick, keep it straight, 10 cents, lock your favorite horse in, spin the wheel a few times, maybe 5 times, which is 50 cents, unlock it, spin it again, so you can have all different kinds of combinations for 10 cents. So if you do 5 with one of your favorite horses in the front and then 5 with just them free rolling and they'll pick whatever, that's $1 you guys spent. Only $1 for 10 chances to win that dime or the superfecta. But the thing of it is, you guys need to realize, you know, if you have a lot of these races that have a lot of favorites and you do $2.40 and you only get maybe $2 or $3 in return, because don't forget, people, $30, 10% of $30 is only $3, so you only gained like 60 cents, okay? So if you only do 10 cents, I mean, look how much you gained. I mean, there's a couple extra few dollars for you. I mean, there's a lot of ways and means that you could really pay attention to this. And, I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you don't listen to me on DJ, that's fine. I understand. I mean, this is all entertainment, and this is there's a lot of things that you could also practice on and understand how to win money. I can't stress it enough. I mean, if you only have 6 horses, hey, that's fine, you know, whatever. I mean, of course, the payouts are going to be crap, but you could also just spend $1 and have 10 chances for you able to get a dime. You know, who knows? You might win. Like, for instance, these South African races or these Australian races, if you do a 10-cent dime, I've seen these dollar dime hits come up to like $450,000. Okay? I've seen them come to $225,000. Do you guys realize how much that is by 10%? If you it's a 10-cent bet. If you do the wheel bet and if you hit it, you realize how much you guys are going to be winning if you do hit a $225,000 dime paid for $1. That's like $2,000 going to be in your account just for 10 cents. there's a lot of ways that you guys could minimize your bets the smart way if you have not a lot of money in your account, just to try to build your bankroll. If there's any questions out there like, Matt, does it matter what track? Well, sometimes it matters what track, but the thing of it is long shots are better to granny, which is a show bet. But the thing of it is, for instance, I could tell you right now, I had a few people play a 60-to-1 shot horse for a granny bet. They threw $10 on it, and they got like $70 or something like that. So I mean, for each dollar you throw in, you know, for a granny bet that is even money, you're only going to gain like 10 cents maybe. So you really need to look at the math and understand the odds as well. So every dollar for a granny bet, you'll get 10 cents. I think it's something like that. But I'm not really for sure if it changes anything if they do come in first, second, or third. I'm not really for sure. I really don't pay attention to that or look at it. I just read the past performance sheets and try to give you winners as much as I can. So, on that, I hope everybody's been winning very good today. Like I said, guys, 6 viewers, thank you very much. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry about all this about, you know, having the showcase. I've gone ahead and switched to the showcase real quick in case somebody wasn't going to write anything for a while. But with the showcase, you guys could follow me right here with Google+. It'll be a lot easier for you guys to follow me on Google+ and listen to my show. Now, the next item, down on the bottom, it's Matt's Racing Picks. Okay, that's my Facebook page. Okay, if you guys are not a member or, you know, a person that follows me on Matt's Racing Picks, please do, because I told everybody, once I get 500 people to follow me, I'm going to go ahead and do a raffle for Tampa Bay Picks, which is the whole season. Okay, 93 days. 93 days of picks for free. And if Tampa Bay, for some odd reason, cancels for 1 day or 2 days or whatever, for as long as Tampa's running, you will get picks for that day at Tampa. Okay. If Tampa cancels, I will go ahead and do a different track. And 95% the track that I will be doing during the wintertime, since Tampa is going to be running, is going to be Aqueduct. I love Aqueduct. I'm going to go ahead and stick with Aqueduct and Tampa Bay. Those are going to be my 2 top tracks for the wintertime. Can't go wrong. So if Tampa Bay cancels 1 day, you will be getting Aqueduct the same day. Don't forget, I'm going to have a season pass for you guys. 93 days for Tampa, 4 picks for $175. That's every single race at Tampa and every day that they race. Now, if you calculate $5 per day for one track, that for 93 days, that's going to be like $400 and some. So I'm only charging $175. And guys, let me tell you something. $175 is really, really cheap compared to, excuse me, what you guys been usually winning. I mean, you could easily win twice of that, 10 times of that, you know, some days with my picks and your picks combined together. We've actually been doing very, very good lately, and I can't really complain. I'm blessed with that, and I really do appreciate all the viewers and the people that I've been dealing with this whole time, for the whole year. But yeah, I mean, really, there's really not much happening. I mean, like for instance, without you guys, you know, I wouldn't be here. And I really do appreciate all the encouragement and all the kind words that you guys give me uh, for the whole time I've been here. Well, it looks like that fall has been starting down here in Florida. During the daytimes, I mean, it's a good maybe 82, 83 degrees. During the nighttime when the sun goes down, it's been getting pretty cool, probably in the low 70s, about, 72, 73. It's starting to cool down. Of course, yeah, I got that thin blood down here now, so when I go outside, I need one of them sweatshirts. But yeah, guys, it's 11:32. I'm going to go ahead and look at a race real quick. Let's see here. Try to find a decent race for you guys. I haven't really looked at it. I'm doing Belmont and Finger Lakes, so I'm not going to do. Hey, let's go to Gulfstream. Let's go to Gulfstream. Let's go to Gulfstream. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this so you guys can watch it as well. Okay, so pay attention. All right, guys, off the head, Gulfstream, race 4. It's going to be a 6.5 dirt, $30,000 claiming race. Okay, post time is 2:54 p.m. That's going to be 3 hours and 20 minutes from now. Race 4. Okay, so there's only going to be 5 horses in the field here, and I tell you what, all of them are going to be all close with odds. You see that there, 6-1, 2-1, 4-1, 3-1, 5-2. Let me tell you something. If this race here, okay, let's see here, 10-cent superfecta, okay, dollar dilly double, $1 exacta, 50-cent trifecta. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be able to do a 50-cent trifecta here, okay, 10-cent superfecta, okay. But let me tell you something. 5 horses here, this low in odds, $30,000 claiming race. I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. Do not box a superfecta. Do not box a trifecta if you can. Okay. Like I said, guys, if you want to go ahead and throw $1 on a straight super, that's great. If you just want to do 10 cents, that's fine. But you will lose money right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, unless the number 1 and the number 3 comes in first and second, or the 4 comes in first or second, or whatever. But I'm telling you, you will lose money on this race if you do box. Just for the heads up. Okay. So now get your paper and pen out. I'm going to go ahead and look at these races and give you the analysis of these horses, and I will try to give you a straight dime pick out of this. And let's go ahead and start with the $30,000 6.5 furlong dirt race. I'm going to go ahead and see what kind of classes they're in first. This one ran a $33,000 starter allowance. This is claiming, so he's going up in class. I'm sorry, going down. This one ran a claiming race, $30,000. This one ran an allowance race at $44,000. This one ran a $30,000 claiming. And of course, you can see a lot of these horses run in the slop, $33,000 starter allowance. Okay, guys, let's start with the number 1. 6.5 furlong, 119, Looks like that he's a very, very fast starter out of the gate. But the thing of it is, it says he's a closer, but right here it looks like that he doesn't really close. But it just depends what kind of horses or what horses he ran against, of course. Let's go to the next. $418. Okay, guys, here it is. I'm going to go with number 5 here. Just simple fact, $33,000 starter allowance. Okay, went to claiming, $30,000 claiming, 6.5 furlong, 117.27. He was a closer. See that? $30,000 claiming, $30,000 claiming. Then he went to a $33,000 starter allowance. Okay. And he had the same time, but he fell behind some of the other horses that were maybe a little bit higher class. Okay. I am going to go ahead and go with the number 5 for the win. He's 5-2 right now. He's a closer. Let me go ahead and type this down real quick so I won't forget to tell you guys at the very end. So for right now, I'm going to go with the 5. Sloppy. Sloppy. Let's see here. 72. Let's see. 75, 3. All right. I'm just looking at these horses real quick, guys. First 17, 1756, 1756, same time. They ran against each other. The number 2 and the number 4 raced each other. Okay. 118. $33,000 starter allowance. Claiming. 114, 35, mid-claiming, allowance, mid-claiming. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go with the number 5. 2. 4. 'I take that back. I'm going to go with the 5. 5, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. Gulfstream, race 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, guys, a lot of you guys can't send any questions. or maybe a lot of you guys can't, I am completely sorry. I messed up and did the showcase instead of the question and answering as well, but I will definitely not do that showcase again. I thought I was going to be able to switch it back and forth and let you guys talk at the same time to me, but like I said, guys, I am completely sorry about that, and I hope you guys forgive me on that. All right, is there anything else happening here? I'm going to go ahead and see if any of these horses are going to be starred real quick. Nope, I don't have any starred horses. Thank you, Kristen. She is not having any problems whatsoever. Good deal. Thank you very much for letting me know that. The thing of it is, I had the question and answer tab on, plus the showcase. I stopped and restarted it, and I hope that fixed for a few people. And I could say thank you very much for all the 6 viewers. Thanks for coming and joining me from the horse's mouth. It's greatly appreciated to have 6 viewers on. One of these days it's going to double, and later on it's going to be tripling, and I hope the best for everybody, and thank you, and I really appreciate your guys' way to listen and be on the show as well. Okay, cool. Okay, T, good, good, good. I was mainly worried about you guys. I haven't seen nobody else type except for you guys, but it is greatly appreciated. I'm glad that it's working out for you guys right now. But yeah, there is a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of money, period, today. There is a lot of money to be made today. We got all them tracks. I'm going to be throwing out some winners, hopefully on DJ. I'll go ahead and finish it saying hopefully. Belmont has not been my track. I'll be truthful with you guys. I've been sour since day one. We've been having some good winners here and there. Robin, thank you very much for showing. I mean, Robin is one of my friends. When I first started doing this, she was pretty much one of the first followers that I've had ever since I started my website. Even when I started on DJ, but I need a clap for Robin, because she's been there ever since the beginning. A lot of you guys been there from ever since the beginning when I started to reach out to a lot of you guys as well, and it is totally greatly appreciated. I got a letter from Robin long time ago when I first started, and I'm here to tell you right now, Robin, I have that letter that you wrote me. I don't remember if you remember or not, but I have that letter in my office on my wall, framed, because she wrote me one of the nicest letters that I can never imagine. That I would never get another letter like that again. But I really do appreciate all the kind words that everybody does say to me. I understand, excuse my language, I know I'm an ass sometimes on DJ. A lot of people don't really come, I don't really come towards people like that in a purpose. But if I see you guys wasting money when you guys really don't need to waste your money on, I get kind of offensive for that, because I know that I know the general idea how you could win money or gain money when it doesn't mean to spend $20 or $50 on a horse when you know for a fact that he's going to win or lose. I try not to come across that like that, but I mean, I need to slow my roll down to some of these people, and that's what started it this morning. And I apologize to anybody that's seen that conversation this morning. But you know me, I'm always, hey, why are you doing that? You know, why did you do that? But yeah, Robin, I really do appreciate everything that you've done for me. Thank you for following me for the past year. Kristen, I always lose at Belmont too. Don't worry about it. But don't forget, guys, the first 2 races at Belmont today are going to be steeple races. Okay? Hurdle races to make you guys understand a little bit easier what steeple races are. Yeah, I mean, nothing really going on that much. Just a lot of tracks racing. Wow. I wish I do good enough numbers today for the pick 5s, pick 6s, or whatever. But if you guys need any of the pick 4 numbers, pick 5 numbers, even if it's a track that I never did, most definitely send me an email, matchracingpicks@gmail.com. 95% of you guys have my cell phone number. Send me a text, and I'll send the numbers over by text. I'm the easiest guy to get along with and work with. But hey, that's my thing. I always want to try to give you winners. Of course, you know, some people get sour, some people do really, really good. But knock on wood, the past couple days at Finger Lakes and been very, very good. Yeah, T, I'm not going to stay on this show bad mouthing people on chat, but with that situation, I will. Yeah, a lot of that stuff's uncalled for. There's no reason to act or treat people like that at all. Robin, never bet on a 1-to-1. Let me tell you something. Don't bet on a 1-to-1 all the time. 1-to-1 ain't bad. That's even money. Whatever you put in, you're going to be getting about the same amount. You're going to be getting automatically the same amount back or a little bit more. It just depends how they go out on their odds. But the thing of it is, 1-to-1s are decent. My thing is 3-2, 1-to-9, all that BS, you know. But 1-to-1 is even money. I mean, of course, if you want to bet a 1-to-1 to win, that's fine. You get as much money back as you do before. Belmont Race 2. Robin, I'm going to go ahead and send you an email here in a little bit, if you could hear me. I did Belmont today, and I did Finger Lakes. I'm going to go ahead and send you 2 excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and send you guys 2 emails today, okay? One is going to be Finger Lakes, one is going to be Belmont. So don't worry, Robin. I will take care of you. I will send you a thing in email for Belmont and Finger Lakes, okay? Yeah, I see that. I saw that the Lonesome Glory H Stakes. Now, Charlestown this weekend is going to be a very, very good track this weekend. I heard one of my friends told me that there's going to be some good races there, some big name horses as well. Chat is so nasty sometimes. Kristen, I cannot express how much different it is since I first joined. I hate to say it, every single gambling site that I've been on never had chat. This is the first time I've been on a site like this that does have chat. I understand you could talk among other people, but there is no reason to talk the way people talk. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. we are dealing with people that only bet $2, $5, $3. We're dealing with people that granny bet $2, $5 on a 1 to 9. Now, for Jesus, for Christ's sakes, what do they expect to win? But the thing of it is, they get so bent out of shape, they get so heartbroken when they don't win. With a $2 bet or a $4 bet, or if their fake money doesn't pay them, I don't understand it. They always want something for free. They want something in return. Like I said, I'm not trying to badmouth it. I'm not trying to start anything. But a lot of stuff that people argue about is completely stupid on that website. I'm not trying to badmouth anybody, okay? It's just the facts. It's just I get to see this same crap every single day. How people complain about the payouts. If people were betting $50, $100 a horse and it did something like that, I would understand that. But I understand a lot of people do, bet $2 or $4 here. I understand that as well. But there's no reason to start on somebody if you lose on a $2 bet or a $4 bet. I would love to take 75% of these people to a track and see how they really are at a track. Who knows? A lot of these people really never been at a track before. Who knows? I don't know, and I really don't care, truthfully. It's just that people really don't need to talk to people disrespectful, because when I try to help people, or when Turf tries to help people, or if somebody else on the website, helps people, Eddie B, he helps people, there's no reason for people to get neglected, or, get pretty much upset, or, people don't need to talk to people the way they do on this site, period. It's how it is. I understand when people start on people, that's how it starts, but there's no reason for the person to start talking to people, the way they do. I'm going to go through these questions real quick. I got them lined up. Thanks for your generosity, Matt. Not expected, but greatly appreciated. Hey, anytime, Kristen. I really do appreciate you sticking with me as well. They talk about how rude New Yorkers are, huh? I don't speak to people. Oh, yeah. I don't know, T. I've noticed that a lot of people that's always been talking on the website ain't talking anymore, just because there's a lot of filth, a lot of disrespect situations that are on the website. Yeah, Robin, it's all drama. Or if somebody has a bad bet and they lose, or if they lose their money on a bad bet or whatever, I understand that. But the thing of it is, it's your fault. You're the one that hit that button that said accept bet, not somebody else. But for instance, if somebody does take my picks, or if somebody listens to Turf, or whoever throws out picks, and if they listen to them, I go back to the past performance sheet after that race to see what I missed, and sometimes I do. I do see what I missed sometimes, and sometimes I don't. But the thing of it is, we got a lot of decent handicappers, on the website. There's a few people that try too hard, and there's people thinking that they're better than everybody else, which I don't really have time for. It's a hard game. It's a hard sport. It takes time. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of learning for what you do. When you look at the horses, you can read everything that you want to read on paper. And everything that you read on paper, you're going to be like, okay, well, that horse will go. Well, let me tell you something. That horse is an animal. He's going to be able to do like, well, I feel like racing today and I feel like racing tomorrow, but today I don't feel like doing it. It's like an off and on switch. For instance, that paperwork is there for your, that's your study guide. That's that's why they call it a past performance sheet. But the thing of it is that your past performance sheet could say that this horse is racing in a stakes race, ran a 6 furlong for 1 minute and 11 seconds, okay? Well, this horse ran 1 minute and 15 seconds on a 6 furlong, and here you go, have that horse that was the slowest is going to be just dominating everybody else. So there's a lot of things that you need to go with and understand about horse racing. And also just, a lot of it's just common sense. I mean, it's math, it's numbers. But the thing of it is, you just hope for the best and, you know, grab the horns and go with it. I mean, that's all I could stress to tell you guys about it. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that you guys definitely need to take a look at. But yeah, Robin, it's all drama. It's all drama. But anyways, guys, it's 11:57. I'm going to go ahead and finish Belmont. I've gone ahead and finished Finger Lakes. I'm going to go ahead and send them to you guys here in a second. And don't forget about that show I told you guys. It's called Pass the Buck. I shared something on Matt's Racing Picks Facebook page and my personal page. It possibly will be coming on tonight at 9 o'clock on Blog Talk Radio. You just need to hit the link and it'll automatically go to the show. Buck leaves a phone number underneath if you guys want to go ahead and give him a call and say what's up. He always does like phone calls. But most definitely, guys, it's a good show. I always tune in. It's always one of the best shows that I listen to during the week. It's a good steady guide. He has a lot of great trainers. He got a lot of great owners that go on that website and some jockeys as well. Always keep a paper and pen with you guys because you never know what kind of information that you will be getting that day. So it is also the best idea to jot it down and write it down and just study it. I mean, everybody can learn something each day. You know, I don't care what it is. But thank you, Kristen. Thank you very much for coming up. And anytime, same time, same place, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., I'm going to do another show. I'm possibly going to be doing a show this weekend. It just depends on the wife's schedule. Of course, you know how you ladies are. You got your own schedule, you know. You'd be like, oh, we're not going to do nothing. Oh, within 5 minutes, boom, we're going. But you know how your ladies' schedules are, so I need to keep it open until the last minute. But like I said, guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening from the horse's mouth. It is awesome for you guys to come and just be with me for an hour and discuss some horses and try to get some winnings in today. But good luck. You will see me on DJ. I will throw some numbers out, and I will go ahead and send your guys' emails to you here shortly. And let's win some money. And thank you very much, guys. Talk to you next time.